Hey guys, um, I haven't been on here, and I say I haven't been on here, I have not been on Vloggerheads since 2015 when I posted my wedding video from a year prior to that. And I don't know why I stopped embedding my videos from YouTube to Vloggerheads. I really don't know. But last week I posted the video shooting the breeze on YouTube, and it got me thinking a few hours later, let me see what's going on in Vloggerheads. And from everything I can tell, it's going pretty well. It looks like people are chatting, and it's where I left it off as. It's just the same community, and it seems like things are vibing over here, and I really don't know why I stopped. I don't know if I got busy or whatever the excuse was. I don't know. So I wanna start posting on here again. Embedding my videos from YouTube, and I'm excited about that because I know people on Vloggerheads, from the people that I've communicated with, are genuine people and want to have like real conversations about things and not just, you know, trying to make money or trying to get views or I'm not a person like that. I just like to communicate. I like the thought of a community, one that a community that wants to have conversations, comment on your videos, talk about stuff. Like, I think that's awesome. And I just wanted to get this out of the way before I forget. Like, the people that have responded to my video when I posted the video shooting the breeze, thank you. I haven't got to respond to you guys yet, but thank you, Christine. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I want to say it's Suja. Thank you. Um, of course, Silly Tom. Thank you for the feedback that you've given me in the past. Thank you for the comment. Um, I haven't got a chance to talk to you in quite a few years, but um, it's always nice talking to you. I mean, even if it's over a comment or whatever. But um, it's been a long time since I've been on here, and I want to come back. I want to make videos on here, or at least embed them from my YouTube, because YouTube is my hub, which all I really do is post my videos on there. No one really converses with me on there. It's kind of just like I use it as my vault, essentially. But I just still trying to figure out why I stopped embedding my videos over here on Vloggerheads. But either way, I'm back, and looking forward to hopefully meeting more people and talking to more people, and as much as I can anyways. I can't make promises, but I think this is a platform that I should have continued to stay on. It's been since 2015. That's like it's like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, since I posted on here, and I think that was a mistake. I think the thing that Vloggerheads is now, which is a community-based vlogging hub, is what YouTube used to be before it was taken over by this big corporate branch of crap, and now it's just free cable TV, essentially. Which, don't get me wrong, I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm subscribed to a lot of different people and a lot of different shows and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what it used to be. And what I mean by YouTube, I mean like YouTube, not YouTube TV, but YouTube like user created content. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the the raw stuff when people just are vlogging, it's not there anymore. Not like it used to be anyways. You'd have to really, really search for a long time to find that stuff now because it's just buried underneath all the user created content that's really good, but it's all about views. It's all about who can come up with the next biggest thing, and that's not what I do. I just vlog and I talk. Um, so I came on here to tell you that I'm gonna start posting on Vloggerheads again, but I also wanted to give you guys an update. So 4 years ago in 2017, the wife and I moved out to the southwest to Phoenix, Arizona. It has been a dream of mine since as long as I can remember, probably since I moved from Arizona when I was 10 years old when my family split up. And, living in Minnesota for that 20 something years that I did, it was nice being in Minnesota. I miss my friends and my family, but beyond that, there wasn't anything keeping me there. I wanted to spread my wings and fly, and I wanted to come back home where I developed my personality and I developed my just who I am as a person. And everything that I am as a person is all the things I love and the things that I cherish in life are a lot of those things are here in Arizona. I was fortunate enough to have met someone that wanted to live here too, or at least try it out, and see if she liked it. And 4 years later, she's really beginning to settle in, and she really loves the state. Now, let me keep this in mind. The reason also why we were able to move here is because Cassie works from home. So her job is technically in Minnesota still, or was, but she was able to work from home here in Arizona. Recently, over the last month, she actually got a new job. She had interviews over the last month, and she started her new job this week, and she really likes it a lot, and she's really enjoyed the 3 days that she's worked there so far. She really loves it. She just wanted to stop. She wanted to go into work because when you work from home for as long as she has, which is 5 or 6 years, she was starting to get a little depressed about not socializing with people and having, little things going on in an office that every office has. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like things that you just do in an office. Watch The Office on NBC. Like you guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those type of things. And she's only been there for less than a week, and that stuff is already happening. Like cool stuff like that. Like, I mean, so she's really happy right now, and she really likes the office that she works at, the people that she works with. She seems to really be happy in just the 3 days that she's been there. Granted, it's a new job, so you get those kind of like, it's the honeymoon stage of your job, I suppose. But she seems to be really, really happy. So I'm happy. And um, as far as I go, when we moved here 4 years ago, I applied for 3 different jobs. I applied for 2 of them were grocery stores. It would be Fry's, and then the other one would be Safeway. The other job I applied for was Target. Um, so Fry's wanted to hire me, but they couldn't because I had limited hours. I can only work so many hours a week because I am disabled, and you know, I it's harder for me to work 40 hours a week. And they're a union, so it wasn't so much that I had limited hours. It was just because they're a union, and so they can't guarantee me particular hours that they have me at. A union, it's all by seniority, so you just work when you're told, essentially. So they wanted to hire me, but they had to pass. So I go Safeway. Safeway really wanted to hire me. I said, all right, I'll check with my wife and um, see what we think. And they were going to start me at, I think it was $10 an hour. So I said I'd think about it and I'll get back to them. Because just a few hours before that interview, I got a call from Target saying they want to interview me. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was, playing the field. I went to my interview at Target. Again, they really liked me. They wanted to hire me after the two. So you were interviewed by 2 different people, a team leader and then the HR. And they really seemed to like me, and they wanted to hire me. At this point, I had, 9 years of experience in retail or, retail grocery, same thing. And they wanted to hire me, and I said, okay. They're going to start me off at 50, or not 50. They're going to start me off at like $12, 15 hours, something like that. Opposed to Safeway, started me out at 10. And so I talked to the wife. I said I told Target I'd, let me think about it for a little bit, and I'll get back to them. So I went around the store and I was talking to the wife over the phone, and I'm like, Target is the job I want to work here. And so I called Safeway back and I said, sorry, but I'm going to go with Target. I didn't say that because they don't know where else I applied, but I told them in the back of my head, I'm like, sorry, I'm going to go with Target. But so I did that. And gosh, it's late. It's like already midnight and I have to wake up at 5 in the morning for work. Anyway, so where was I? So I accepted the job at Target, and I've been there now for the last 4 years. Really good benefits. I mean, I work part time, but you get your 401k, and you get sick time, and it's a lot of good stuff in there. We've been getting essentially COVID checks for the last year and a half. They're random. We don't know when they're coming, but they're there. That's been nice. This pandemic has working in retail when a pandemic is going on. It's not fun, but you learn to deal with it. So I've been there for the last 4 years now, and so living here has just been great. I've said this before, but maybe if you go back in my older videos, I've always said that Arizona has always been the state I love because it's so unique. It's a melting pot. It's so diverse in all aspects, whether you're talking about jobs, ethnicities, whether you're talking about uh, different um, just different environments. I mean, you go 2 hours north, you're up in the high country where there's mountains and it's cooler and there's snow in the winter time, and I mean, it's great. In the summer, you can cool off when it's like 70 degrees up there when it's like 115 here in the summer. I mean, there's just so many things to do. And then one of my other favorite places to go, California, is only like 5.5 hours away from here, depending on where you go. San Diego, I believe, is 5.5, 6 hours, while LA is like 4.5, 5 hours, depending on where you are in Phoenix, or where you're living in Phoenix. So I have the beach right there. If I go north, south, east, or west, I can get out of the heat one way or the other. The climates, you can get all the climates here without essentially leaving your state. You have to go a short distance away, but it's easy to escape. So I'm very thankful that, again, I met my wife and that she wanted to try living here, and very thankful for a lot of different things. Now, don't get me wrong. I miss my family in Minnesota, my mom and my brother and my stepbrothers. I miss everyone, but I had to spread my wings. I didn't want to settle, and there's nothing wrong with settling. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to really spread my wings and fly. I miss my mom a lot. Miss my mom a lot. But, you know, I didn't like the Midwest very much. There was nothing really keeping me there. And Cassie wanted to get out and see a new side of the country and live in a place that she had never really lived before, and just, spread her wings as well. Um, but, and now that she's really starting to love the state, um, she's really happy. She's in a really good place right now. She's doing well, in so many different aspects, and I'm happy for her. I see her smile more, and she's just more relaxed, and yeah. So that's just been kind of what's happening with me. I'm really excited to be back here posting on Vloggerheads again, and I've always appreciated all the conversations I've had in the past with people, and um, and I just always enjoyed this community, and I wish I remembered or could figure out why I stopped, but it doesn't matter because I'm here now, and I'm looking forward to posting again. 6 years with not posting anything on Vloggerheads. It's crazy. I mean, I had to even reset my password because I couldn't remember any of that. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But with that being said, um, I think that's all I have to say. I probably wanted to come in here and talk about something else, but I'll leave that for another day. But with that being said, guys, my mantra has always been, thank you for watching and thank you for listening as always. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.